There's a lot going on when trying to sell your home, even in a seller's market like we currently have. Now, here in the Twin Cities, it's not the teenage boys at the buffet table feeding frenzy that it was the last couple of years, but it's still a strong seller's market. So navigating the waters of selling your home and managing the costs can be challenging if you don't know what you don't know about the cost of selling your home in the metro area. And that's what I'm going to discuss today here in today's video. Most people who haven't sold a home in the last 10 years or so think that most agents are alike and they all charge the same amount. This is absolutely not the case. All agents are not alike, just like all humans are not alike. You'll want to select an agent that fits with your values and that communicates really well with you and your style. If you're a facts and figures person, you'll most likely connect with a charts and graphs type of agent, or if you're an off-the-wall humor type, you'll probably connect better with someone who is more like that. For a deeper dive on how to select a realtor that fits your style and values, you can watch my video called 10 Questions to Ask a Realtor When Selling. Now, before I get to what agents charge, you should understand how the market pays realtors. In the Twin Cities market, it's the sellers that pay both the listing agent and the buyer's agent. More accurately, it's the seller that is paying the listing brokerage rather than the agent themselves. So when your home is sold, all of the percentage that you agreed to when you signed the listing contract from the sale of the home goes to the listing brokerage, and then that brokerage pays the cooperating buyer broker. All right. In turn, both the listing broker and the buyer broker take their cut, and then they pay the agents. Therefore, when an agent quotes you a percentage rate to be paid to them, in truth, it's not all going to the agent. There are several hands out to collect, okay? So this is an important distinction to understand. Where is your money going? All right. For the purposes of this video, I'm referencing pricing that is for full service, as opposed to other discount brokerages that don't do much other than put your house on the MLS and call it a day. Alrighty, back to cost of selling your home for full service. Agents from Big Red, the other Big Red, Big Blue, and Big Hot Air Balloon, they tend to charge around 6.5%, and some may go as high as 7%. Now, occasionally some will be closer to 6%, but you're generally speaking, you're going to be around 6.5% commission rate for the agent or brokerage. All right. Now, as you can tell, brokers choose their own price points, as do I. And you may also see that weird guy with the arms outstretched brokerage with a guaranteed offer. They aren't what you think. And I have seen that brokerage charge 8% in commission on top of other fees charged. So be aware, people. I will do a video on a guaranteed offers in the not too distant future, so watch for that. So as for me, I too set my own price for full service, and my price is 5.7%. Now, this is not a commercial about me at all. I'm just providing facts about pricing so you have an awareness of how much things cost when selling your home. Now, the commission to the brokerage that your agent works for is only part of the story. In other words, what other costs are there associated with selling a house? So the best way to go through the potential costs are to do it chronologically, from signing on the listing documents to preparing your home to go on the market, and then finally closing. All right, so let's start with preparing your home to list. For some people, they may have already begun the process before signing or consulting with a real estate professional. I strongly recommend you have a consultation with a real estate professional before you start making your home the next great project of whatever HGTV show, all right? You most likely would be spending money that you really don't need to spend. For instance, many people think you need to update the kitchen and bathrooms before you sell. Well, yes, to some degree, but most and vast majority is no. Now, when it comes to selling your home, there really isn't anything you can do to your home to get your money back dollar for dollar. This is how I explain it to my clients. If there are two comparable average type homes in the same neighborhood, one with the brand new kitchen or more updated, that home will sell faster than the one without. Again, there are exceptions, but basically these homes will sell at the same price or within a few $1,000s of each other. So one will just sell faster than the other. And that's what I want you to take away from doing updates. That for the most part, the nicer updated home will sell faster, but you will not get your money back dollar for dollar on your updates when selling your home. So just keep that in mind. All right, back to other costs of listing your home. It should be understood that all the things that go with listing the house is paid for by the agent. The marketing, the signage, the professional photography. Yes, your agent should use a professional photographer, and if they don't, you need to interview another agent. There are other services that are a la carte that the seller can choose to pay for, and one of those services are called staging services. I'm sure you've heard of them. Staging services are where a professional stager comes in and suggests, shows, and describes to you what you need to do to merchandise your home for sale. That's how you should think of it. You are displaying or merchandising your home for sale. The word I use to describe what a stager does is called anti-decorating. In other words, you're removing your personal touch. You're making your home appeal to the masses. Staging services can come in the form of consulting fees like $50 to $100 an hour to show you really what you need to do to make your home much more presentable to the masses, or they can provide you like furniture and decor and other things to make the home just pop for the masses, for all the types of buyers going to come through your house. Now in my listing services, I supply a free 1-hour stager to walk through with my clients just to get an idea of what they need to do. Other agents, they might charge for this service, but I don't. All right, now be aware that using staging services furniture can cost a couple of $1,000s to use. And to further understand staging and what makes a home sell faster, you can check out another video I did called 10 Best Staging Tips to Sell Your Home Fast. All right, another area where selling your home costs money is professional cleaning. It will cost somewhere between $200 and $400 to deep clean your home. I think it's a really good idea, but it's really dependent on the square footage of your house, and that's how they'll price it. Deep cleaning your home and cleaning your carpets can go a long way to present a home that feels really well cared for. Other expenditures come in the form of moving costs. Now you may call in an army of friends and relatives with pickup trucks, but you're still probably gonna spring for beverages and pizza. But don't forget to go to the store and buy bins and boxes and other storage paraphernalia to put things in. And if you choose to use movers, even to move just 1 mile like I did, it's gonna cost a few $1,000s, because in my experience, my fiance and I had a ton of stuff to move and it was well worth it, all right? Maybe it will be for you. All right, so you're also gonna wanna know what your closing costs are going to be. Those costs are above and beyond what you're gonna pay the agent broker. These costs are title companies, and they charge these just to close the deal. Now, because they close so many transactions in a given year, they have streamlined the process so it becomes an economy of scale. Costs for closing on the sell side, on average, is going to be about $2,500, and your agent should provide you those approximate fees before you list your home. Now be aware here, people, that closing costs for buying a home are way more than just what I'm quoting here. So I'm just pointing that out so you don't get confused, okay? Now that you know the cost for selling a home in the Twin Cities, feel free to click the link below to receive a free seller's guide to earning top dollar on selling your home. It's full of information about the selling process and tips and tricks to get top dollar for your home. And as always, if you like what I share, click the like, subscribe, and the bell to be notified when I upload a new video. I appreciate your time today, and thanks for watching.